Long before we used paper money, people used things like seashells.
That makes sense. They're so beautiful.
And they make amazing swimsuits. Oh, my eyes!
This brilliant Algonquin nation would make beads called wampum out of seashells. When Europeans arrived, the Algonquins often traded with them using the wampum as money. The wampum was an excellent choice for currency because it was hard.
Good money is hard? We should use my gummy bears. They've been in my pockets for weeks. Oh, ow!
No. When I say hard, I mean it's hard to get or create. The gummy bears aren't just a terrible idea because they're gross.
Hey!
But they're a terrible idea because they're way too easy to make.
Well, what's stopping the Algonquin people from just making a million beads?
Only a limited number of shells show up on the ocean floor each year.
I got one!
And each wampum bead was crafted by hand, which took a lot of time and skill. So when a Hanu trades his furs for beads, his hard work of hunting is being represented by something equally hard. Money that's hard to make keeps its value.
That's great! The wampum sounds like a perfect form of money.
The Europeans thought so, until things changed. When specialized tools arrived from Europe, making wampum quickly became easy. The Europeans also began to create fake wampum without seashells, using other materials like stone or glass. Suddenly, the beads a Hanu saved weren't worth much for trade with Europe. When money became easy to make, all its trade value washed away.
Okay, so we need money that's hard to find. What about gold?
A good idea. Gold is rare and hard to mine, but because gold was heavy and hard to carry, government started using paper money that represented gold stored in a big vault.
Oh, like a coupon where you redeem $5 of paper money for $5 of gold.
Exactly! The government couldn't print more money without mining more gold, and it worked great! People built wealth. Society thrived.
Paper money makes so much sense.
But then governments became greedy, and instead of making the same amount of paper money as gold, they just started printing new money out of thin air.
Paper money makes no sense.
People worked their whole lives saving paper money, only to lose everything to inflation when the government made creating money easy.
That sounds like the wampum seashells all over again.
When money is easy to make, society begins to break.
So how do we make money that's easy to carry but hard to create?
Well, one solution is Bitcoin. Back in 2008, I became fed up with government money, with the corruption, the manipulation, so I created a digital currency.
Money you keep on a computer, right?
Exactly. Digital money that can be sent directly from one person to another without any bank or government involved. And the best part? It's hard money.
The guy who dissed my gummy bears thinks computer money is hard. It's the hardest money ever invented!
Bitcoin is very hard to make more of. Each new coin gets added to the supply only after a computer works very hard to solve a math problem, where there's no shortcut and solving it costs a lot of energy and time.
Okay, but if it's on a computer, can't I just copy and paste?
Not with Bitcoin. You see, there's a public record of every Bitcoin ever created. It's called the blockchain. It's like a puzzle, and each Bitcoin has its own unique shape. And because everyone has a copy of the public record, if someone tries to fake a Bitcoin, it won't fit the puzzle and will be rejected by the network before anyone can use it. That's why Bitcoin is so safe from criminals and the government.
You said criminals twice.
And unlike dollars, which can be printed endlessly, there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. It's almost impossible to inflate. The only way to get it is to earn it or buy it from someone who has.
Aha!
No offense, but if you control Bitcoin, couldn't you manipulate it just like the government?
I don't control it. No one person does. It's controlled by a public network of Bitcoin users that anyone can join. So if someone wanted to change something in Bitcoin's code, they would need to get the majority of the millions of Bitcoin users to agree to it, or the change doesn't happen. And when has the majority of us agreed on anything?
One-ply toilet paper is garbage.
Touché.
Wow, I didn't know made-up money could make so much sense.
Today, millions of people send Bitcoin instantly and cheaply to each other around the world without any bank or government involved. And because Bitcoin is hard money you can't just print more of, the more people who use it, the more valuable it becomes.
Emily, if we take Lyle's Bitcoin, we could be rich.
I could pay for college entirely! You could outsource your movie and pay to have your name in the credits.
Slow down. I'm not saying that Bitcoin will make you rich quick or even at all. Right now, only about 1% of the world owns Bitcoin. And because it's still being adopted, some days it goes up and even down.
Wow, I think I get it. Good money should be easy to use but hard to create.
And because Bitcoin is digital, it's fast and cheap to use. And the blockchain makes it hard to inflate.
Thanks, Mr. Satoshi.
What?
Mr. Satoshi?
He's gone? Or was he ever even here?